everyone, it's me again, Julie. This is my little video. My husband's making me laugh. This is going to be my little video about the April Expedition Through Pages battle. I'm a bit sleep deprived because over here in the UK, we've lost an hour's sleep and the clocks have moved forward. I don't know what time it is. I do know what day it is, however. It's Easter Sunday, so happy Easter everybody. And if that's not a celebration you take part in, then happy Chocolate Egg Day. I've eaten a lot of chocolate as well, so I've got a bit of a sugar rush going on. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm talking directly to you, Team A, Pirates are. And can you see my little pirate mascot up there? There he is. Got him recently in a really nice southeastern seaside town called Portsmouth, and that's where they keep the historic ships. So the HMS Victory is down there and various things, and you might hear a little bit more about him at some point later on in the game. Okay, so we played the game the other day for April and I got 3 prompts. As you know, we won. We won the March battle, and I got gifted being able to throw this lovely dice where the numbers went up to 9, and on my first throw I got 1, which is just typical. But you made an outstanding effort, so I apologise for my dice throwing being utter rubbish. So let's talk about these 3 prompts before I get carried away with waffling. And you're just going to have to excuse how tired I am today. So normally I waffle, but this is double waffles. Right, so the first prompt that I got was a clothing prompt. And at the time, I was wearing stripes, like I am now. But I don't always wear stripes. Hang on. Oh yeah, no, I do. I always wear stripes when I make these videos because I'm representing our pirates, and our little mascot Pierre is wearing a little stripy t-shirt as well because he's a pirate. Arr. So my clothing prompt made me think about pirates, and of course, why wouldn't it? So my book for April that I've chosen, which has pirates in it, is called On Stranger Tides. And there we are. I still haven't worked out how to do the fancy pants bit up in the corner, but it's fine because paper works, doesn't it? And it's called On Stranger Tides, and the book is written by Tim Powers. Now, I'm going to read you out a little bit of what it says about this book. Set in the early 18th century, On Stranger Tides takes place during the golden age of piracy, when puppeteer John Shandanak sets out to reclaim an inheritance in Haiti and is waylaid by various buccaneers and pirates, only to become one himself. Now known as Jack Shandy, Shandanak encounters voodoo, zombies and the supernatural whilst on a quest for the fabled Fountain of Youth. Oh, I could do with some of that. If anyone's got any, can you post it? Just address it to Julie and Mum Reads Books, England, and it'll turn up. And rescues English woman Beth Herwood. Powers' novels features real historical features like Blackbeard, Stede Bonnet, Woodes Rogers and Juan Ponce de Leon alongside fictional ones. Now, what you may not know about this book, and I didn't know, you probably do because you're all very well read and I'm clearly not. The story was also the inspiration for the Monkey Island video game series by LucasArts, and for the 4th instalment in the Pirates of the Caribbean film series, The Pirates of the Caribbean On Stranger Tides. So if you've seen that film, then you may already know what the plot line is. Now, I will have seen this film, and I don't remember any of it because that's what happens when you get to my age. So every time I watch a film, it's like watching it for the first time. It's lovely. So that's my first choice, and that is for my clothing prompt. Now, what you need to do is when you've already watched the game over on Expedition Through Pages, you need to choose a book based on what you were wearing at that very moment that you watched that video. So let's hope you was wearing something. Anyway, now my second one, the second prompt we got was for word of the day. And it would have to be a really difficult word, wouldn't it? Something that we've never heard of, we never use. and the word came up as museum mobile or museum mobile, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And the thing is with that, the definition of that was that it needed to be a collection of something that travels. That's the way I just took it as that. Mobile, travelling. The lights are going. I need 50p for the meter. The travelling, and also a collection of something. Okay, so my choice for this one is The Lost Bookshop, and this is by Evie Woods. This is also the one that I've chosen to be our group book for April. So if you choose this one as well for the Museum Mobile prompts, instead of getting 3 points, we'll get 5. You don't have to choose it, and you may have read it already, and you can choose something else, but you will only get, sorry, my lights are flashing. We call it Dave's Disco in here, named after our electrician. So we're going to get 5 points if you read this with me. But if you choose another one, we'll get 3. But maybe we can make up some points somewhere else. But okay, so let me tell you a little bit about this book, The Lost Bookshop. And it says here, for too long, Opaline, Martha and Henry have been the side characters in their own lives. But when a vanishing bookshop casts its spell, these 3 unsuspecting strangers will discover that their own stories are every bit as extraordinary as the ones found in the pages of their beloved books. And by unlocking the secrets of the shelves, they find themselves transported to a world of wonder where nothing is as it seems. Now, this book came out in January 2024. I'm going to have to go and fiddle with that switch and stop that light flashing. Hold on. And I suspect that won't stop it flashing, but it might do. So this book came out in January 2024. I bought it off of Audible, because that's the main way that I get to devour books. I'm not sure that's the right word, but anyway. And so I do know that somebody has commented and said that you can get it if you're in America, I think, for $2.99. Is that how you'd say it? For Kindle, I think there's a $2.99. I don't know how to pronounce American money. How stupid am I? What I didn't mention was on Stranger Tides, the book by Tim Powers. This was written in 1987, so this is almost a classic, right? Okay, maybe not. So that's it. So your second book is The Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods. I have to turn that around every time because I keep forgetting what her name is. Okay, and that is also the group book. Now, the third prompt that we had, moving my papers over like I'm reading the news, is we have to choose, I landed on first in a series prompt. Okay, so I went off looking, and I didn't just want to read any book, you know, it needed to be something that interested me. And I've chosen Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. Now, this sounds like a good fun book. I like the sound of this one. So it says, Ellingham Academy is a famous private school in Vermont for the brightest thinkers, inventors and artists. It was founded by Albert Ellingham, an early 20th century tycoon who wanted to make a wonderful place full of riddles, twisting pathways and gardens, a place, he said, where learning is a game. Shortly after the school opened, his wife and daughter were kidnapped. The only real clue was a mocking riddle listing methods of murder, signed with the frightening pseudonym Truly Devious. It became one of the great unsolved crimes of American history. Now, whether that's true or not, I know not. Can you tell me in the comments, because I don't know if that's true or if that's fictional as well. True crime aficionado Stevie Bell is set to begin her first year at Ellingham Academy, and she has an ambitious plan. She will solve this cold case. That is, she will solve the case when she gets a grip on her demanding new school life, her housemates, the inventor, the novelist, actor, the artist and the jokester. But something strange is happening. Truly Devious makes a surprise return, and death revisits Ellingham Academy. Ooh, Bell, and it says the two interwoven mysteries in this first book in the Truly Devious series dovetail brilliantly with Stevie Bell will continue her relentless quest for the murderers in books 2 and 3. Oh, does that mean she doesn't find them in book 1? Well, that's a bit of a spoiler, isn't it? But anyway, no, I'm sure that's not right, because they said there were more murderers. So this book actually was a 2018 nominee for Best Young Adult Fiction. So so not too heavy a read, and it sounds like it might be a bit of fun as well, even though it is murder. I mean, if you can make that murder fun, who knows? So there we go. That's my first in the series prompt. My clothing prompt was, go back, let's unwind, there we go. My clothing prompt is On Stranger Tides. My museum mobile prompt is The Lost Bookshop, which is also the group book, and Truly Devious is the first in a series. So there you go. So the reason that I chose the group book is that I was trying to mix in some prompts, and Kimberly reminded me that I couldn't mix in prompts on ours because 2 of our 3 prompts are entirely individual, so your books are going to be completely different to mine. But I managed to link 2 of my prompts together because luckily I was dressed as a pirate, and I said that pirates are a collection of baddies travelling around on a ship. There you go. See, Kimberly's taught me well how to move the goalposts. There you go. So that's it. Okay, right. And the final thing that we need to do this month, so it's 3 points each book, but 5 points if you read The Lost Bookshop. And then we've got an activity this month. And so what I thought would be quite nice, and you may have come across this before because it seems to me that none of my ideas are original on BookTube, but you know, I am trying. I'm a novice at this. So the activity that I thought would be really nice is if you created a little scene using, I don't know, little toys that you've got in the house, cuddly toys, ornaments, photographs, whatever you can find. I mean, just maybe cutlery, things from the bathroom. It's going crazy. And to recreate the front cover of the first in a series books that you may own or have read in the past, or that you want to read, or that you've seen, so you don't even have to own it. So really, you can go online, you can go on Google, other search engines are available, and you can look for an interesting scene, which is the first cover, which is the cover of the first book in a series, and then see if you can recreate that little scene and just snap a picture of it and then put it in the Google Forms when it comes in. And I think that could be really good fun, because you can choose a series that you read when you were 6. I've got a thing about that, haven't I? Or you could choose a series that you read whenever, last week, or you're reading now. You know, it could be anything. So you've got a lot of choice there of what to choose. So just take a little picture. You don't have to make a really, you can if you want, but you don't have to make like a proper little diorama, you know, with 2 sides of a cardboard box and a carpet and a armchair and a lap. Mind you could, that'd be amazing, but you could just do whatever you wanted. Just see if you can recreate that front cover of a book, of the first book of a series. And I think that's all there is from me for now. So once again, well done, pirates. You absolutely smashed it last month, and I know it's not even a feeling, I know that we're going to do it again. So if any of the elephants are watching, no, nothing to see here, off you pop, go on, go back over there, thank you. But pirates, we've got this, right? Because you're an incredible bunch, and I'm right behind you. So all together now. It's like the saddest pirate ever, isn't it? Anyway, that's all for me for now. I think I've remembered everything. I think the maximum amount of points that we can score this time is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, because you get 2 points for the activity. So look, 13, did you see me count 15 then? Shall I do that again? 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11, plus 2 is 13. Yes, so the maximum amount of points that we can get per person is 13, and the same applies to them over there, because there's no other thing. Do you remember we landed on a P square last time, which I can't remember, I think that was now, but we haven't got one of those this time. So anyway, that's it. These are my little books I'll be reading, and please do let me know in the comments what you're choosing, or if you have any trouble finding something that you want to read, and I'm sure we'll all jump in to help you. There is a Discord server as well that's over on Expedition Through Pages. Kimberly's got links in her video there, and if you haven't joined, it's a lot of fun in there, because we've got our own little separate bit, Pirates, where we can talk tactics. Yes, indeedy. And if you're watching this and you haven't yet joined a team, it's not too late. You can join in this month. So just go over onto, well, you can comment here if you like, or over on Kimberly's one, and just put down, I would like to join in the game. And then Kimberly is assigning people one after another. So if you comment, you're going to E May, then the next one who comments will go and B. So you can't choose, unfortunately. I know you all want to be pirates, but you can't choose. But I mean, the elephants are lovely as well, and they did win the first round as well. So at the moment it's 1-1, but we need to push that now and get into the lead. Okay, that's all from me. Enjoy your Easter, everybody. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch up with you all again towards the end of the month. Take care now. Bye.